What's the government's point when they say this is for the good of the public?
I'm not sure I can even articulate what that could be. I don't have a problem with having a debate of whether or not some of the activities did it rise to the level of seditious conspiracy.
Mhm.
Was this an actual attempt of overthrow of the U.S. government?
Yeah.
And there were, there was a line where you couldn't necessarily apply that to all the trespassers, again, who weren't part of anything. I mean, you
Yeah.
could make the legal argument that just by being there, you are part of the conspiracy. I'm sure many people, all the folks who are watching or will watch, you understand the notion of the person who's sitting in the car at the bank robbery, who's just the getaway driver, is just as guilty
Yeah.
conspiratorially as the person who on the inside shoots and kills one of the tellers or the guard, even if the driver had no knowledge that the person even had a weapon or would ever have done something like that. I mean, that's
Yep.
a basic form of conspiracy in our legal framework. Now, should people who were just trespassing or had no connections to anyone else and just went from Nebraska to DC that day, but got caught up in everything and maybe hit a cop, should they be prosecuted for seditious conspiracy to overthrow the government? Hey, we can have that debate. You can make that debate. But there were, especially the worst of the worst, who this was the plan. This was the
Yeah.
plan to subvert the election, to prevent Joe Biden from being certified so that